a superstar in the making, Lloyd Haines. He's going to be the official headline act for the Halloween party that's commencing this coming Friday. Lloyd Haines, welcome to EXT.
Yo,
that's better. I can hear you now.
we out here. Yo,
I was thinking, like, why wasn't it work?
We're in the building. We're working.
You can tell it's live radio. It's all good though.
Yeah, man.
Lloyd Haines, thank you very much for coming out your schedule to showcase, and especially showcasing and headlining next week, Friday. Yeah. What can we expect as an artist next week?
Bro, so I'm coming in with that energy next week as always. We always turn up. You know, anybody who's come to a show of mine knows that we turn up. I got a few exclusives which I know you're going to be gracing the decks for today as well. So yeah, there's a lot of new flavors coming, a lot of signature rhythms as well that people have grown to know me for this year. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy year of gigs and shows overseas and stuff. So I'm looking forward to the homecoming. London, Hoxton Underbelly.
It's going to be a big one.
And Urban Nights. Bro, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. And I appreciate you bringing me on as well, man, because you've been, like I say, Memzee, you've been supporting me from time. I've seen you. You're one of the OGs in the game, bro. So to bless myself with your accolades that you have done and sort of, give me your props. I appreciate it, man.
You know what? I really appreciate that. Thank you for the flowers.
Anytime, bro.
But real talk now, like, I've been watching you grow as an artist, and that's one thing about me. I like when I watch people's stories on social media. It's not just about me just seeing about what you're doing and stuff. Like I use social media as a platform for me to see the people that I'm interested in, that I'm supporting, to see them grow. I like to see their growth. I like to see what they're doing in the studio. I like to see what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. If you're just, you're dropping one record and you're not coming back in like 6 months, like, I'll just unfollow you because you're not doing anything that's
straight up.
You're not doing anything for me to think, I'm going to invite this guy, I'm going to support his music. I'm not going to really kind of support him in the way that I want to see. But I've been watching your growth. Like, I can see that you're really, really busy in your own personal, individual life. And you balance music as well. But I can see, I can see when you're doing your music, you're happy.
Oh, bro, 100%.
And when you're in your normal 9 to 5, you're happy, but you're saying to yourself, I want to do this.
Bro,
I really want to do this.
Yeah. Like, as an independent artist, bro, like, you got to put in that work. Like, I'm currently on a mad grind right now. Like,
it's like I said, sorry to cut you. Like I said, to like play it by ear. Like, it's all about being independent, but to fund your hunger, you have to work.
Yeah, man. And that's what I realized.
You have to work.
I realized a few years ago. So what happened was, right, quick story. So I had a law degree and I worked as a lawyer for 2 years and I hated it, bro. Like, it wasn't like Suits. It wasn't like all this glitz and glam stuff. People were depressed and they were just waiting for a Friday. And during this time, I was DJing flat out every night, 5 nights a week. So I was playing, I was performing as well, loads, doing acoustic sets, just anything I could. And I realized, look, this is not for me. Like, I need to love what I do and I need to do what I love. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like I'm working every single day till I die. So at that point, I remember handing in my notice and I said, look, I'm going to focus on music. I'm going to run a bunch of shows for the next, year and give myself a 2-year time frame of being self-employed and focusing on music. And I remember the bosses at the time, they were like, good luck. But, if you leave now rather than leaving, in a month following your notice period, you're going to need us when you come back. And I was like, what do you mean when I come back?
And you never looked back.
And I never looked back, bro. I never looked back. And that's been my fire in my stomach ever since, bro. So from then, I just went and started making 90s raves, bro. So I took 90s rave as a concept on tour. I ended up taking on the Zoo Project Ibiza as well. I was the UK partner to them. So I started like building this events company and just throwing raves, bro. And I just knew, right, if I sell 500 tickets a week, then I can eat, I can sleep, I can drink, and I can do my thing. And I don't have to go into a 9-5 that I hate anymore. So that's what I was doing, man. And since then, that's grown. Like, Haines Co. is now a big ass company that covers clients in the UK, USA, Canada, Australia too. We're multi-award winning. We're doing our thing. And, I'm juggling all of this and all of these marketing clients and stuff whilst getting in the studio and putting in that work and telling my story. That's why my records talk about entrepreneurship. They talk about mental health. They talk about the struggles of, trying to escape that 9-5 and be the creator that you want to be without a label backing you, bro. Like, I'm doing this the hard way and the grind is real. Like, I was sleeping on the floor last night just so I could be here, bro. Like, literally, I am grinding. Like, the graft is going in right now, trust me. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what the thing is though, with this independent hustle as well.
Yeah.
I think it's the best part of an artist and producer's career, because the humbleism that you grow as an independent artist.
Yeah.
You don't forget where you come from, and
Amen,
you don't forget the people that supported you as well.
Nah, man.
It's like there was a time I recently saw an interview with Kanye. He was sitting down in the room, sitting down, talking, having a conversation. Then one of his old supporters that knew Kanye when Kanye was a nobody, and he invited him. He came in to come and see him to say hi. Like the guy invited him onto the show live to say thank you. Like I love you. Like, you know what I mean? Like thank you for being there for me and believing me as well. So when you come into this kind of this devilish music scene that we're in, it's really, really don't forget your flowers. Don't forget your people. Don't forget the people that support you, because I've had doors shut on my face that people that I've supported that look at me even today. And I don't want to get into it, but there's been situations that people that are in the industry right now, they've seen me and it's like,
I feel like, you know,
they walk past me and I just feel like grabbing your hair, or you're just, hey, do you remember when you was begging me? Like, I'm not gonna brag about it, but Charlie Sloth is one of the great examples. When Charlie Sloth wasn't even Charlie Sloth who he is today, I was the DJ playing. I've got emails to prove, please play me, please support me. And now,
and that's the thing, man. So
the humbleism's there with Charlie. I love that, bro. I love that. So, like, every time he sees me, he's like,
bro, you're
good.
I love that. That's a fine example of, you know, paying it forward, though, isn't it? Like, you know, remember where you came from. And Charlie's a good guy, man. I literally played with him not just the other month, actually, in Zante. And yeah, man, he killed it. You know, he came with the AU. His rider, bro. Oh, let me tell you, his rider, bro.
You can't be talking like that unless we get something out of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Seriously, out to Charlie, man.
But yeah, shouts to him. But yeah, man, like you're right. I mean, and coming from Wales, I know I've experienced that a lot. Like, we come from a very small area, and that's why, like, I love the fact that London's taken me under their wing so much, and has done for the last few years, really, because, you know, Wales is a tight-knit space. And there's a lot of clickiness that goes on. I've just been straight, and, you know, people from Cardiff will know this. Like, it's taken a while for people from my own area to give me my flowers. Not that I feel like I'm entitled to that. Like, I have to put in the work to get that. But yeah, it's taken time for Wales to back me as much as London does, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, man, we out here and we're doing our thing.
It's a very, very tricky situation. Like, for example, 21 Savage. 21 Savage. He was in the UK. He was born
He's from
here.
London,
He's from London.
Crazy. People forget
and
that.
And like he done a transition, and he thought, you know what? If London's not going to support me, I'm going to go to a place where they're going to support me. So he went to America. Now 21 Savage is
huge,
like huge
name, bro.
Artist from the UK.
Household name.
But okay. Talk to me about new music right now.
All right, let's go.
What can we expect? Let's go.
Okay. So I dropped Matrix as a tape this year, as my debut tape. It was quickly supported by the likes of This Is 50, which is 50 Cent's publication, which I was like super gassed about. I think it's just because I'm coming in with this, in my opinion, I don't want to gas myself up, but this fresh sound. I'm coming in it from a different level. My inspirations, you know, cover the likes of Six Lack, to Joyner Lucas, to C Breezy. I was recently in the studio with Angel, who you played just before this. So I got some mad collaborations that are happening. And yeah, hopefully you see why after this record. But this first one, am I ready to introduce it?
This one's entitled Matrix.
Yes.
Right.
Matrix.
Before we get into the Matrix.
Okay.
As a DJ as well, are you trying to be the DJ, or are you trying to be the artist?
Bro, do you know what?
Or because I like to. The reason I'm saying this is because, like, I'm very, very good friends with DJ Ironic.
Okay.
And Ironic, as a DJ, he calls himself a DJ. He started formally as a DJ.
That's right.
1210s,
That's right.
Mixing, radio, pirate radio station, started formally as a DJ.
Yeah.
Then he went into production. Then from production, he went into being the artist as well. Like, you are a DJ and a producer and a singer-songwriter.
That's right.
And the artist and stuff.
That's right.
Are you trying to find it hard to balance all of that?
Bro, it is tough. Don't get me wrong. Like I produce the majority of my own beats, up to like 80% of my catalog, 90% of my catalog that's released is all produced by myself, if not more. That said, this year has been the year of growth in the sense of bringing more people into the team. So like, shout out to Rich 552 Music, who's currently in Dubai. He's worked with, Sony. He's got some incredible credits. And I was introduced to him through my management, and he became my recording engineer. And since then, everything just leveled up, bro. Because I'm not an engineer. So I was making all my beats. I was, doing all my vocals. I was doing this, and I was playing them in the club myself, DJing. So I was doing like a one-man band thing for so long. But I started bringing more people into the team, like Lifeline, which you'll hear in a little bit. That was produced by my brother. So I've realized that sometimes, no matter how good of a producer you are, no matter how good of an artist you are, there'll be some times where you just got to, bring that talent in, because otherwise you're not tapping into new, unfound territories that you wouldn't otherwise have gone down, It's the same in business. So I started seeing that, this music game is business. Like, you got to delegate. You have to delegate or you get left behind. You have to innovate or you get left behind. So if you're not doing that and making your team bigger as an independent artist, then yeah, you will need a label. Like, I feel like I don't need a label.
Because you got everything in the palm of your hands.
Yeah, that's right. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd love a co-sign kind of thing, but at some point potentially. Although Maxwell D, who you played earlier, keeps telling me otherwise. He's like, "No, you don't need it, bro. You don't need it. Just do your thing." So, yeah, man, we're just working out here. We're working out here.
And one thing about me as well, like, I'm not boasting.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of like celebrities, a load of certified blue tickers, as they say. You don't have to have a blue tick to be certified. I'm not a blue tick, but
you are certified
in the industry.
Come on.
And
Come on.
I like to say I can put you in places that will benefit you. And you know what? One thing about my journey, Lloyd, it's always been, I'm not scared to knock down that door. I'm not scared to knock it down. I will knock. I will keep knocking until you open that door. I have to find a reason and a way for you to knock that door.
Yeah, man.
And I can now do that for independent artists. I can take them to the door. I can knock, and people will open that door.
Yeah.
So I can help you in that way.
I love that, bro. I appreciate that.
It is time to get into the Matrix.
Let's go.
Introduce this one. Talk to me about this one.
All right. So this track is all about the entrepreneurship, and they'll know this, the entrepreneurship, where in those moments of trying to make it, trying to break free as a creator, you're struggling and you just want to leave, you just want to flee the country. You can't connect with anybody that's in the room. You're struggling with your mental health, you're anxious, you're depressed, you're worried about life. So this is exactly the headspace that I was in when I wrote this, and this is the lead track to the tape Matrix, as supported by This Is 50 Cent, and a bunch of other mad publications as well, like Spin Magazine. Shout out to all them guys. So yeah, man, without further ado, my name is Lloyd Haines, and this is my first track of the day on EXT Radio. This is Matrix.
First time play. Lloyd Haines performing live Friday the 28th at the official Halloween party. This is Matrix.
I don't wanna say it, I don't wanna talk. Try not to let it go, you can walk the walk. Take it back to basics, is that too cliche? Had some kind of matrix and need a holiday. I don't wanna say it, I don't wanna talk. Try not to let it go, you can walk the walk. Take it back to basics, is that too cliche? Had some kind of matrix and need a holiday. Daily, I've been swapping 10s for 20s, but lately, life is just a little heavy. And the worst thing, my emotions deadly. So I pick up the pen and I just make a medley. They tell me keep my head up, cause it's the only thing I know. We in the bin, my sped up, pissed off all the drinks and roll. Pour sorrow and wreck up, watch us fall like domino. So long as I keep my bread up, let's get a one-way flight and go. I don't wanna say it, I don't wanna talk. Try not to let it go, you can walk the walk. Take it back to basics, is that too cliche? Had some kind of matrix and need a holiday. I don't wanna say it, I don't wanna talk. Try not to let it go, you can walk the walk. back to basics, is that too cliche? Had some kind of matrix, I need a holiday. Stop telling me it's okay not to be okay. I can't get less alone, we gotta fly away. I don't wanna say it, I don't wanna talk. Try not to let it go, you can walk the walk. Take it back to basics, is that too cliche? Had some kind of matrix, I need a holiday. I don't wanna say it, I don't wanna talk. Try not to let it go, you can walk the walk. Take it back to basics, is that too cliche? Had some kind of matrix, I need a holiday.
Yeah.
We have to say we're gonna keep that exclusive. Watch out for the interview part 2 because time is now pushing on us. The next DJ's got to turn up. I do apologize, Lloyd.
That's all right, brother.
Quickly plug your social media. Quick, you got 20 seconds.
Let's go. Right, so it's at Lloyd Haines. Go follow it up. And yeah, support the journey, support the growth. Big love, Memzee, for having me down as always. EXT Radio and Urban Nights next week. I will be performing there with Shocker and the rest of the gang. So let's go.
That's right. Until next week, watch out for the Lloyd Haines interview part 2. And I'll see you lot Friday, the 28th at the Halloween party.
Let's get
Until
it.
next week, we're out.
Let's go.